Ariana Grande has officially returned with the lead up to her 7th album titled Yes and. It's a song that takes clear inspiration from 90s house music, and some of Ariana's affectations and approach throughout the song instantly calls to mind Madonna's Vogue and Express Yourself, someone who Ariana has admitted to being inspired by and collaborated with on one of her previous projects, God Is a Woman. Although the Madonna inspo is clearly there, many have pondered if Ariana's persistence of this style is due to the splash that Beyoncé's Renaissance made on pop culture. But to be fair, Ariana has released house music even as recent as 2020 with Rain On Me alongside Lady Gaga, and a few of her past songs from her earlier albums have also had some house influence. However, that doesn't mean that she couldn't have been inspired by the recent resurrection of house music on the pop charts to push this sound to the forefront of her album cycle. Nonetheless, the song does not sound like Renaissance or any song off of it. I've seen people compare it to Break My Soul, and sure, they both take from house music and have some escapism and empowerment themes, but that's honestly where the similarities begin and end. Ariana's approach to the song is very laid back, and likely not the approach to a 90s house-inspired song you'd expect with someone that possesses her vocal prowess, since this genre is known as one that tends to have vocals front and center and very powerful. But Ariana's approach is very chill throughout the song, and she has a really weird muffled, auto-tuned Madonna-like bridge where she almost sounds inhuman. I will say the instrumental isn't as exciting as some of the work it clearly pulls from. It's extremely sanitized and safe, and the hook is very straightforward and simplistic. Not as sick as some of her biggest hits, but it has something there. And I think it could be likened to a more sterilized version of Thank You Next. Thank You Next is a song where Ariana famously responded to all of her relationship drama and controversy surrounding her. Yes and attempts to do the same thing. Obviously, the controversy surrounding this song has been a major talking point, now that she's in a relationship with her co-star Ethan Slater. Ethan's wife had come out and spoke out against their relationship and alluded to there being some overlapping. And Ariana's response in this song to the controversy comes across very smug. Your business is yours and mine is mine. Why do you care so much whose dick you ride? Yes and say that shit with your chest. Be your own fucking best friend. People obviously have their opinions about this situation, and it is what it is. That's what comes with being in the public eye. I will say though, it's kind of a tricky situation when you have a history of publicizing your relationships, placing your significant others in albums and songs that have sold millions of copies. When you lead with that type of exploitation of your personal life, you kind of open yourself up for the media and public to have interest in your relationships. Of course, this situation and controversy is less favorable, but that same regard is there. Also, side note, can we mention that Ariana has a song called Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, on what is considered her most personal album ever. Let that sink in. This quite literally is a narrative that Ariana herself has played with, and now it's fully realized. People will assume it's something that aligns with her character and that she's proud of. Nonetheless, controversy aside, there's people who don't give a damn about her personal life and just want to hear a good song. And I just can't lie and say this song excites me or moves me. That doesn't mean it's bad, it's just kind of lightweight wallpaper shopping mall music. It's sanitized and safe, there's not much going on. It almost feels a little phoned in. I feel like if you're going to make a song like this, especially addressing what you're addressing, then you need to go all out. I will say I love the video and the Paula Abdul Cold Hearted reference. I think it's very neat and very different for Ariana. Unfortunately, the song just leaves me wanting to say yes and what else do you have coming, because I hope it's stronger than this.